Who couldn't perform without an audience?
I mean, I would say me, but Edinburgh 2012 would...
I was booked for a fundraiser once for firemen, and it was in a field near the fire station, and no one was in the tent. So they made me start without anyone in the tent, because they said that when people hear that there's something happening, they'll come and look in.
Oh, my...
So, and because it was a fundraiser, I did do it, but all that happened is that people would periodically just look inside the tent and go, oh, God. But no one goes, oh, brilliant. I'll go and listen to that mad woman talking to herself.
Oh, brilliant. Partway through an anecdote.
So, who couldn't perform without an audience? It's not a comedian. So we're talking about sex...
Or sexual performance. So people who like being watched, like as a thing, like camming or something.
Like a...
What?
Yeah.
What?
Camming? So some people make their living from having webcam at home, and people give them money for all, and they do those things in their room. And some of it can be quite mundane, like folding or ironing. It's mostly not, but it can be absolutely anything. And you spend time with people just through your webcam all day.
Where do you find this? Just...
There's a thing called the internet, actually. It's really taken off, Sandy.
So I said to my son the other day, I said, darling, people keep saying there's porn on the internet, but I can't find it. He said, Mum, just type in the word porn. And I said, oh, I don't think I could be that bold. He said, maybe it's not for you.
I mean, Sandy, what were you putting in before? To not be able to find it?
Well, I don't know, I just thought it just popped up all by itself.
It only pops up if you've already been on it.
Oh.
It doesn't just seek out.
My mother is a retired primary school teacher, and when they brought interactive whiteboards into the class, she was trying to teach the children about the Victorians, and so went on Google Images and typed in Prince Albert, and this interactive whiteboard.
Even I know what that is.
Close! How do you make it close?
Yeah, and then pop-ups.
Yeah. Prince Albert is the closest we've got to somebody who couldn't perform without an audience.
Is it like a thing where, for royalty, you had to prove that you've consummated the marriage?
Actually watch.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. So Henry VI was King of England 1422 to 1461, and his wife Margaret of Anjou. They took more than 8 years to produce an heir, and there were all sorts of rumours that he was impotent or that she kept refusing. They've discovered new evidence to suggest that courtiers had to accompany them to bed to make sure that they did the deed. The Chamberlain of Henry VI used to stay in the room while they were in bed together.
On his phone.
They did finally have a baby, Edward, but it was thought to either be a bastard or a changeling. People used to believe that it was a fairy or a devil child swapped in. They were married, actually, for a year before they met. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So the Duke of Suffolk, who was Henry's advisor, went over to France 1444 and married Margaret in his place. It used to be called a proxy wedding.
That's the most Indian shit I've ever heard.
Well, tell me what you think about this, because it wasn't just weddings that were conducted in absentia. Mary Tudor, who was the sister of Henry VIII, her marriage to Louis XII was consummated by proxy. Do you know about this?
Consummated by proxy?
Yes, consummated by proxy. So the Duke of Longueville, who was, at the time, a French hostage in England, he acted as a stand-in for Louis for the consummation, right? So there's a whole lot of spectators, and Mary gets her clothes off and she climbs into bed, and then the Duke takes off his stocking, his doublet and hose, from one leg, puts his naked leg in under the bedclothes and touches her with it, and everybody applauds, and that counts as having consummated the marriage.
Wow.
I don't understand straight people at all.
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos. Please, come on, pick something.